The business of sports in focus today with the Power Players Summit underway here at Bloomberg headquarters. And a big focus has been the embrace of women's sports. So let's look back in history at the biggest live women's sporting event of all time. Picture it. Mexico City, September 5th, 1971. Football teams from Denmark and Mexico facing off before a crowd of 110,000 fans at Azteca Stadium for Copa 71. An unofficial but monumental World Cup match. While women's international football, or soccer as we call it here, had been played since at least the 1880s, FIFA had actually refused to sanction the matches. And most women's clubs at the time, they had to practice under the radar, as many countries, including the UK and Brazil, actually banned women participation in official national tournaments. But by the 1960s, the second wave feminist movement was creating more opportunities for women in academia, in the workplace, and in athletics. An Italian women's league decided it was time to stage a true international tournament, first in 1969 and again in 1970. While the early matches only drew about 2,000 to 3,000 people, the final in 1970 drew close to 40,000. While that was only a third of the attendance for that year's official FIFA Men's World Cup, it was enough to embolden organizers. With better marketing and even better players, Copa 1971 kicked off with 6 teams battling over 21 days of matches. Attendance swelled from around 10,000 for some of the early matches to 60,000 for the late games to an overcapacity crowd of 110,000 fans for the final. It was then and remains now the highest live attendance for a women's sporting event on record. Now, sadly, it would take FIFA 20 more years to give women their due, when in 1991 it officially sanctioned for the first time a FIFA Women's World Cup. Now, things, of course, are moving a lot faster these days. The draw and money for women's soccer, unignorable. And it may be a fitting bookend. Mexico appears poised to host the 2031 Women's World Cup. And while the potential venues have yet to be named, that legendary Azteca Stadium, it still stands. And it would certainly be fitting to see the women of the modern FIFA era take the pitch where their predecessors blazed a trail more than 50 years ago.